Hey, we've got 911 on speed dial just to be sure, but I'm Mr. Reality, and we're joined with psychic medium Liz Cross here to talk to the beast himself, or self-proclaimed beast Aliester Crowley. How are you, Liz?
I have no idea who this guy is.
It's always
I think that's
interesting.
probably a good thing. For this probe, the less I know, the better. So good one, Mr. Reality, for picking this one.
Let's see what happens when we pull up Aliester Crowley.
All right, I have him here.
Mr. Crowley, how do you do, sir?
What do you want?
How did you develop your own unique system of magic?
It was all an illusion.
How about the thelema?
That was the dark arts.
Were you influenced by the dark?
Very.
Are you still influenced by the dark?
No.
When you saw Lamb, was that an extraterrestrial posing as a gray?
When you saw a lamb, was that an extraterrestrial posing as a gray? No.
What was Lamb? Did you make it up?
What was lamb? It was a demon.
Do you still have connection to that demon?
You still have connection to that demon? No. No.
Do you have any regrets from your life as Aliester Crowley? And have you incarnated since?
Have you incarnated since? No, he hasn't reincarnated. He is coming back soon at the turn of the century. He has long gaps in between his incarnations. They're very powerful. And what was your biggest regret as Aliester Crowley? What was your biggest regret? Something to do with marriage.
Can you explain the concept of true will in the thelema as to how it relates to an individual's life purpose?
The true will and dilemma. It's about succumbing to the dark to get what you want.
Doesn't seem like good advice. Do you still stand by this?
Do you still stand by this? No.
Your use with sigils is well known. And are sigils only a representation of the dark, or can they be used for light also?
They can be used for light and dark.
Can you describe some of the more powerful magical practices that you used in your lifetime?
Um, he's talking about using animal blood.
Did you feel that had more power, or did that really have more power?
I think from a human point of view, it felt more powerful because it ignited something that was very animalistic inside a human being. But on the level of spirit, no, it was not more powerful.
Can you talk more about your encounter with that lamb entity? Recount that experience and how it impacted your beliefs.
The lamb entity, that was something that he came into contact with on the astral plane, I feel.
And what did it do? What did it say?
It
There it is
really
there.
instructed him, yeah. It really instructed him to do very dark things. Were you schizophrenic in that lifetime? He definitely had mental health issues.
How do you view your legacy and influence on modern occultism?
Well, he says I made my mark in history and that's it really. Now he's coming back in his future lifetime as a evangelical Christian preacher.
Maybe you can bring that back. What advice would you offer to people who are interested in exploring the world of the occult?
It's not a wise decision, he says. It was just something that he believed would make him more powerful, and he didn't really need it. But it was the mystery surrounding it as well. That's why people really were fascinated by him.
Can you discuss your thoughts on the intersection of art and creativity and magic?
Well, magic is art. It is an art form. It's all about, being able to be an illusionist and slip of the hand, he says. It's all about telling a story and making people believe it and just being so captured by what's going on in the story that they forget that magic is going on behind the scenes.
What do you How do you differentiate white magic and black magic?
How do you differentiate? White magic is more powerful, but it's believing that you're bringing like the godlight down in order to infiltrate your magic.
Why didn't he focus on that?
Because he wanted to be popular.
You were involved with several secret societies, including the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. How did your experience in these organizations shape your approach to the occult?
How did your experience? Those were mainly like sexual societies, like a lot of things going on in those societies that were not discussed in public. Uh, you know, he's just saying that they keep it like a secret society, but what was really going on is like modern day, parties.
Was Barbara Bush one of your children?
Barbara Bush, one of his children? Was Barbara Bush one of your children? No.
People have said that. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah, you used a lot of drugs. Do you think that the drugs helped or hindered your ability to practice magic?
They helped him think up magic, tricks, you know what I mean? They helped him think up of things and what would be really, interesting and fascinating. But did they help him perform or do magic? No.
What helped him the most with his magical practices?
His ego, which was firmly left on the earth plane. He had a massive ego here. He thought he could outsmart anybody.
Is he haunting anybody currently?
That's so funny. He haunts a church in England.
To what end?
Uh, he just likes to let people know that he's there. He's really like known in this church.
What
He
type of things does he do?
he turns the lights off. He makes a howling wind through the church. He scares the hell out of him, really.
Why? Why?
Something to do.
Is there anything he's working on the other side currently besides regular hauntings?
Uh, no, it's about how to be a good person without the need to hide behind religion. A lot of people use religion as a way to hide, he says. And I was talking about that the other day to somebody, and that's true. A lot of people use religion as a crutch, as a way to hide behind it. But in the next lifetime, he wants to be a genuine evangelical priest or preacher.
Does he want to do that as a joke or is he going to be sincere in it?
He's going to try to bring more people into the light. So
So
he's
Lamb will
actually,
not play a part, or will it be a false light that he's trying to bring people into and it's really a darkness?
ooh, um, is it a false light that you're going to bring people into? No, but he's going to try and infiltrate like the occult circles and bring them into the light. Wow.
Very interesting. Interesting take on things. What can people do now to protect themselves from the dark in their everyday incarnation?
Pray and surround yourself with a white light, God light. Ground and protect.
Looking back over all of your writings and things, are there things you wish you had pursued in your lifetime as Aliester Crowley, or are you pretty well content with your body of work?
He's quite content. He did better than he ever thought he would.
And are there people that meet you and see you on the other side? Are you who are you talking to on the other side?
I mean, he does have like a little fan base, but he preaches a lot on the other side. He preaches about white light and how we should be good and Christianity. He preaches a lot.
Are there you get a following on the other side too?
Yes, he does.
What lifetime incarnation as a human number was Aliester Crowley?
He's in the thousands.
Where does that fit on the evolutionary scale in the hierarchy of human incarnation levels?
No, this guy's stuck, like major stuck in level a low two. Yeah, he's major stuck. He's trying everything to get ahead and he just can't.
The astral plane is a significant concept in his teaching. Can he access the astral plane from the other side?
I did not know that. Can you access the astral plane from the other side? No. They can meet you on the astral plane, but can he access it with his consciousness like how we do, where we can physically leave our body with our consciousness and go to the astral plane? No, he has to take his whole soul with him.
Wow. What else can we do here down on the physical plane that he wishes he could still do that he can't?
Um, he very much is in love with himself. What else can you do here on the physical plane that you couldn't do? Well, entertain, entertain. But there are some forms of entertainment up there, but nothing like we have down here. All these different possibilities. The possibilities are quite limited up there.
Who did he most want to meet when he crossed over?
Himself. I'm telling you, this guy loves himself. He's also quite funny. Who did you most want to meet? Well, you have to look at yourself in the mirror up there. That's what the life review is. It's standing in a mirror or a mirror like thing, etheric mirror, and watching the life review. So he was really looking forward to that.
And how did it turn out?
Um, well, there were a lot of mistakes made, but he said he did the best he could with what he had. He had a very terrible upbringing.
Yeah,
And
evangelical father, I believe, and just not very fun lifetime.
it was dark. Like, so were you abused? His father sexually abused him, which is why he turned against the light.
We see that over and over and over again. Is this a karmic debt that's going to be played out or that has been played out then?
His father seems to abuse him in many lifetimes. Why do you keep contracting that? Because it's what basically he says, gives him that edge. And I'm like, what do you mean gives you that edge? That edge to be dangerous, that edge to be a risk taker, that edge to not conform to the norm of society. So he believes on a soul contract level that this thing that he and his dad do in their reincarnations is very beneficial for him. And I'm like, guys, this is,
Mm.
here we go again, right? This is not working. You are still at level 2. You have not moved and budged, and you have had over 1,000 lifetimes. I think you need to rethink that plan.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, we'll go do some CTT on Aliester Crowley so that maybe he can break free from this karmic blood sucking that seems to be going on with he and his father. Not that we want
Yeah.
to get involved with that, but one day we'll put on our list of things to do.
Uh, you know, he's got a large element of darkness even in spirit. So I don't know about that.
All right, we'll stay away from that one. Anyone that wants to try, go on ahead. Aliester Crowley, thank you for joining us, Liz Cross. It's always a pleasure. And everybody out there, we appreciate each and every one of you.
And he just vanished with a puff of smoke. He blew me a kiss and just went poof and vanished with a puff of smoke. And I actually smell the smoke. Okay. he's he's full of tricks, this one. I don't know if we should channel him again. All right, I'm going to stop this one
Bye
here.
bye, everybody.
Bye. I got to deep clean my room now.